Great. Hello. We are so excited to have
Hey.
Elizabeth, founder of Good Counsel Services, here to share more with us about Good Counsel Services. Welcome, Elizabeth, and thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thanks, Dan. It's my pleasure to be here. I'm really honored to be a part of your work.
Great. So first off, can you tell us more about the mission of Good Counsel Services and what services are available to whom?
Sure. So, Good Counsel was started to help social impact leaders and the organizations and companies they create. We help in a variety of different ways. We help through legal support, through helping our clients put together effective marketing campaigns, figuring out the important ways that they can bring the financial resource development or funds to an organization. And we also help refer them and ensure that their bookkeeping and accounting is being done in a proper way. More recently, and this is thanks to the fact that we have a very broad legal mission, we've taken on some emergency things that have been in the news and things that are going on. And this is something that we're working on currently, in addition to the mission that was the reason why we were started.
Great. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Also, can you tell us more about the Afghanistan Humanitarian Parole campaign and the campaign's goals?
Yeah, so I don't know if a lot of the people that'll be viewing this are watching carefully the news, but one item that's been in the top of the news, sadly, but importantly, has been the situation in Afghanistan. And one of the things that we pride ourselves on collectively at Good Counsel is focusing on where we can help. Rather than focusing on things out of our control, we look at where it is we can do something and we focus there. And so because we have a strong group of people who have background in law, and because we have a strong group of people who have a background in financial resource development or fundraising, we've decided that there's two really important things that we can do, and that's on our campaign. What we are doing right now is we are working to help file what's called a humanitarian parole request with United States Citizen and Immigration Services. And what we're doing is we're working with people here in the United States who have family that have been stuck in Afghanistan and are hoping to be able to reunite the families here in the United States. So we're working with people who had served the US military, the US government, or third parties on behalf of the US military and government in Afghanistan, and now are looking to make sure they can protect their family. Because one thing that we're very afraid of is because of this, these individuals' help of our government and our interests, they're putting their families' lives at risk. One way we think we can help is by filing petitions with our government here in the United States and working to help connect them to advocacy organizations and to people willing to help advocate for them. And so what we're asking to do right now is financial support to make that able to be possible. Right now, Council isn't taking any fees for any of the work we're doing from the people who are trying to reunite family. But we also are trying to raise funds to cover the fees to the US government for these applications. And so we started our Afghanistan Humanitarian Parole Emergency Campaign, and we are soliciting funds for that and hoping we can also have volunteers, because the paperwork, if you can imagine, is pretty extensive, needs to get filled out. And we have a really small and mighty team, and we're soliciting both volunteers and people who are willing to financially support the individuals and families that we're trying to help save.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing and for the great work that Good Counsel Services is doing. Are there any other upcoming events or campaigns that Good Counsel Services would like to highlight?
So in terms of events, we are looking to educate and galvanize people on this issue. And so we will be actually having weekly Friday meetings at 11 a.m. and we'll be meeting virtually on Zoom. And we invite anyone interested to join those meetings because it will be many hands that will make the work that we're doing lighter. And we're soliciting people to actively attend those and help us. And then on the education front, we do run a series of lunch and learn lectures, usually at the lunch hour of noon on Wednesdays. And so we have a series of those that'll be continuing to run through the end of summer and through the autumn.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing and being with us today. Thanks again to Elizabeth and Good Counsel Services. You can learn more about Good Counsel Services on their website at www.goodcounselinc.org or by following them on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. If you're interested in getting involved in Good Counsel Services or anything you heard today, please reach out to Elizabeth directly at 718-598-3481 or at elizabeth@goodcounselinc.org. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, and thanks everyone for your support.